time ago. But trust me when I say all of us have something. I need you to holler and shout, all of us. Yeah, got a thorn. When you woke up this morning, your thorn said good morning. When you brushed your teeth this morning, your thorn asked, what are you eating for breakfast? When you went to work today, your thorn wanted to know, where are we going for lunch? When you go on vacation, your thorn packs a suitcase as well. For most of us, the time that we're able to remain thorn-free is when we enter into the sanctum of the sanctuary. That's why I can't understand why so folk won't praise him when you get in the place of praise. For if there be any glory and if there be any praise, let it go to Calvary. You had it right when you said, didn't nobody had to roll you up in here tonight. You was able to walk in here on your own. I'm getting back to the message in a minute, but you know what? A little boy asked me, he said, Pastor Steele, I heard you testify that when you got up this morning, you was clothed and in your right mind. And the little boy said, I've been hearing folks say that, but I don't know what it means. Can I tell y'all how I explained it? I said, when you're clothed and in your right mind, that means you didn't put your shoe on your head and your hat on your foot. Is there anybody here tonight glad that when you woke up this morning, you were clothed and in your right mind? If you're glad about it, lift your hand and shout, yes! So everybody got a thorn. And you know what I found out is often our pain that ignites a new strength within us to perform. Now, on a personal note, I've been able to perform at heightened levels as a result of the pain and the pressure that prompted me to produce. And I think I got about 4 witnesses here tonight who sang their best songs, and you prayed your best prayers, and you've given your best testimony, and it came out of the result of your pain. And listen when I tell you, pain is sometimes the ammunition that God uses to present us faultless before the throne of God. And often, just like with Paul, we prayed, and God would give us immunity for our thorn. We prayed and we asked the Lord to take it away. But look at your neighbor and tell him, but it's still there. And I ain't no different. I just like you. I prayed standing up. I prayed sitting down, and it's still there. I like you. I prayed on my knees, and I laid on my face, but it's still there. And many of y'all here tonight, you read the entire Bible, you speak in tongues, you've attended every Set Free and Be Loose conference that's ever been created, but the thorn is still there. And I've come to tell you, don't you feel bad about it, because you're not by yourself. I need you to lean on your neighbor and tell them, all of us have a thorn. It's an appetite that you just can't disregard. It's a desire that you just can't deny. It's a habit that we just can't break. It's a memory that we just can't erase. It's a thought that we just can't forget. And for many of us, the thorn that we are living with is the reality that we're just lonely. Oh, brothers and sisters, I know everybody asks you to pray for them, and you're always expected to have an A-game ability, but the truth of the matter is this: all of us in here have a thorn. And 3 times Paul said, I prayed, Lord, take it away, but it's still there. But I kept reading, and I discovered not only did Paul have a thorn, but he also had a theory that I support. Paul acknowledges the intrinsic reality that just may be the rationale that authorizes the existence of this thorn. Is the theory that it's there to keep me from being conceited. Let me cut that up where everybody can get it. It's there to keep me from being puffed up. You still not getting it. It's there to keep us from thinking that we are better than the one that's sitting right next to us. You still not getting it. It's there to keep us from strutting around like we are peacock in the zoo. And I want to pause here for just a moment to tell you one or two things. Am I doing all right so far? You know what I found out, Pastor Jackson? What I found out is some of the most arrogant folk that I've ever met, they ain't in the world, but some of the most arrogant Negroes I done met is in the church. Somebody shout, church folk. But I need to tell you something. You need to be careful by being stuck up. You have to be careful by having your nose up in the air, because God ain't got no problem humbling you. I wish I was in the right church. He has a strange but a unique method of conveying that you're not all of that. I need you to get somebody's hand and shake it like it's a salt shaker and tell them, I don't mean no harm, but you're not all of that. Some of y'all didn't shake nobody's hand. Get somebody by their hand and shake it like you're going to shake it off and tell them, you ain't all of that. Lord have mercy. Oh, God permits and God allows the thorns to remind us that we have not reached that level yet. And could it be that God allows the thorn to send us a reminder that we're still human? The thorn is there to give you some balance. Just think about it. If God only allowed successes, there'd be no need to depend on him. But God sends balance. God allows success and God allows failure. Sometimes God allows you to be up, but sometimes God will let you go down. Sometimes God will give you some highs, but sometimes God will give you some lows. How many know he gives you burdens and blessings, victories and defeat, life and death, friends and haters, joy and sorrow, hell and heaven, and it's there for a reason. And oh, Brother Gill, he's such a methodical God that in everything he does, somebody shout, he does it well. Another mic, it's coming back up. I didn't mean to get so loud, but I forgot to tell y'all, I enjoy my own preaching. So y'all really ain't got to say nothing, because I'm going to get mine. Hallelujah. But then Paul, he introduces us to a thorn, and then he gives us a theory. But then finally, because I just watched 2 or 3 people put their watch on me, I guess that means you're ready for me to sit down. But then finally, Paul shares with us a testimony. And can I just talk about his testimony for a minute? Everybody here ought to have a testimony. Look at your neighbor and ask him, do you have a testimony? Has he done anything for you lately? He ends with a testimony, and he shares his testimony with us. And the testimony is God's grace is sufficient. And Reverend Florence, that's good news. When I look back over my life, there have been times when a thorn almost killed me. There have been times when my thorn almost led me to commit suicide. There have been times when the thorn almost drove me crazy. There have been times when the thorn almost made me give up on my church, my family, and my ministry. There have been times when my thorn almost destroyed me. But get close to the one next to you and lean on them and tell them, but God's grace was sufficient. I got somebody sitting here tonight and you've been complaining about your thorn. Can I talk to you for about 90 seconds? Right now, the thorn, you thought it was meant to take you out of here. But I've come to tell you, God has allowed that thorn to be in your flesh because he's trying to make you. And he's trying to shape you what he wants you to be. And so I made up in my mind not to look at it as a thorn, but I look at it as a gift. It's a gift because the same thorn that is suggestively weakening me, so Paul says, is the very source of my strength. Yes, it's a gift. And so I'm going to tell you I'm finished. And I'm going to bid you good evening. May the Lord bless you real good. But on my way to my seat, Paul said it best when he said, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So my testimony at the end of my story is this: even after all of the thorn has taken me through, I'm glad to tell you I'm still here. I don't mean to bother you. Chad, let me go cornfield for about a minute. I don't mean to bother you, but I wish you'd slap your neighbor a high five and say, neighbor, I'm still here. Yes, and I'm still standing. Yes, and I'm still trusting. Yes, and I'm still holding on. I still believe. I'm still serving. And I'm still preaching. And after all I've been through, yeah, I still have my joy. And I'm so glad to tell you tonight that the thorn that the Lord gave me, it's not a burden, but it is a blessing. Lean on your neighbor and tell him it's a blessing. I'm going to my seat, but these words came in my mind. Oh, through it all, oh, I learned to trust in Jesus. Oh, I learned to trust in God. Lean on your neighbor and tell him through it all, I learned to depend upon his word. I don't mean to bother you, but get your neighbor by the hand, shake it and rock it and shake it. Now say, neighbor, I thank God for my phone. Can I preach like I feel? I'm at a point in my life. If I live to see April 27th, I'll be 61 years old. And I reached a place where I can say this: I thank God for my mountains. I thank God for my valleys. And I thank him for the storms he brought me through. If I never had a problem, I wouldn't know God could solve. I wouldn't know what faith in God will do. Somebody holler at me and shout, heal all of my sickness, all of my trouble, all of my trials, all of my issues, all of my circumstances, all of my situations, all of my ups and all of my downs. After all the lies been told on me, after all the talk about me, through it all, I've learned to trust in God's word, his word that says I can do all things through Christ that strengthened me. His word that says all things work together for the good to them that love the Lord. His word that says, and my God shall supply all of your needs according to his riches in glory. His word that says, I ain't waited unless I believe to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. His word says, I've been young and now I'm old, and I've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their seed begging bread. His word that says, even the youth shall faint and grow weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait, lean on your neighbors up. They that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They mount up on wings like eagles. They run and not get weary. They walk and not faint. I'm standing, I'm leaning, and I'm depending upon his word. He sends the thorns for a reason. There's a theory to the thorn. How many know it leaves you with a testimony? If it had not been for the Lord who was on my side. Is there anybody under Pastor Steele? You should have done cracked up by now. Should have had a nervous breakdown by now. You should have lost your mind. Hug the one right next to him. Hug him tight and tell him, but he kept me. What? You hugged the wrong one. Hug somebody else and tell them, but he kept me. Who in here knows he'll keep you in perfect peace? Yes, he will. Whose mind stayed on him. Keep your mind focused. Even when you're going through. David said, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Somebody holler, shout, all of my help. Every bit of it comes from the Lord, which made the heaven and earth. Any God that can make heaven and earth, any God who can make the peach sweet and the lemon sour. Any God who can make rain fall in drops and snow fall in flakes. Any God who will let a black cow eat green grass, then turn around and give you white milk and yellow butter. If God can do that, he can see you through anything. Let me see the ones that though he brought you all the way. That's why I want you to continue. Don't complain about the thorn. There's a reason. It has a theory. And it always leaves you with a testimony. Hank, let me tell y'all something. You know where your best testimonies come from? They don't come when you're shouting on the mountain. The best testimonies come when God bring you through something that you know you couldn't have brought yourself through. I need you to look at somebody and tell them, God did it. Won't he do it? Won't he bring you out? Won't he bring you over? Be not dismayed. Whatever betide, God will take care of you. You in F sharp, go to A flat. Ain't got no beat. Listen to the words. Never fail me yet. Never fail me yet. Doors open. Jesus, Lord, has never failed me yet. I want the world to know that I love him so. Jesus, Lord, has never failed me. Yeah, I'm sitting down. Never failed me. Come on, tell your neighbor, he's never failed me. Never failed me. Oh, Jesus, Lord, has never failed me. I want the world to know that I love him so. Jesus, Lord, has never failed me. I tried him and I know Jesus, Lord, has never failed me. You ought to try him and find out Jesus, Lord, has never failed me. Yeah, this is my spirit. Oh, how I love you. Come on, help me sing it. Oh, how I love Jesus. Sing it on. How I love Jesus. Reach over and tell your neighbor why you love him.
I
feel a